everyone, it's Kevin Newcastle fans TV, and I hope you're all doing good. I'm just going to do a quick video for the second channel. I'm not happy about this. I woke up this morning to the whole all the journalists going on a massive spiral of Henry Mauriss, I think his name is, something like that, Horace or something along the lines of that, being linked to Newcastle United in a £350 million deal, a one that would exceed the bid of PIF. Now, I find a couple of massive issues with this because not only have the media bit, but it's on Sky Sports, it's every major journalist has got this. Lee Ryder's got it, Keith Downey's got it, Luke Edwards reported it last week. It's all over the shop, and to me, it stinks. It absolutely stinks of Keith Bishop and Mike Ashley shenanigans. This one, it really does. I mean, you Google the bloke, the first thing that comes up is FBI, and then the second is fraud. So that's not good at all. There's no actual proof that he's got the money in question. I've looked through it. There's nothing. The only thing that comes up at the minute is the media storm that is him being linked to Newcastle United, but there's nothing in this. The bloke has been convicted of fraud. He's actually been in prison for it, and the person who apparently brokered the deal, Ashley's best mate, former owner of JBB Sports or whatever it may be, who served a 4-year sentence for £4 million fraud case. It just absolutely stinks of Keith Bishop and Mike Ashley trying to hurry the Premier League deal. And speaking of the Premier League, I blame this on them, to be honest. I think it's an absolute shitstorm that it's managed to get to this point. I mean, a 2 to 4 week test has took. We're now in our 9th or 10th week. And it's just going on and on and on. And if it wasn't going to be this week where something came up, it was going to be next week or even the week after, where someone would be linked with a club like this. Because you know what Mike Ashley's like, he gets impatient and he puts his little tactics in place to try and speed things up, and every time it ends up ruining a potential deal. So it's like, it's a nightmare because the Premier League need to hurry up. I mean, Richard Masters can say all this stuff about there's no time or anything on it, but at the end of the day, it's causing so much bullshit. And who's in the middle of it? Us fans. I mean, at the end of the day, we just want the football club back. We just want to have that bit of hope again, because we've been tortured by this horrible, immoral bastard for 13 years now. And we just want rid of him. We just want him gone. Yet we're stuck in the middle of a political slash piracy copyright battle between beIN Sports and Saudi Arabia. We're constantly in the media. You've got journalists like Richard Keys and Miguel Delaney pointing at Newcastle fans saying we're moral people, when one of them's talking about Nazis on Twitter and the other one's sleeping with his daughter's best mate. It's just flipping crazy, man, the agenda against Newcastle. Now, I'm not for a second discrediting the amnesty report or the letters or anything like that, or the journalist's wife or what they've said in any way, but I just feel like I just feel very sick of what's going on. I just want an end to this whole saga, yet it's been piped through the media again and again and again regarding Newcastle, and us fans are the ones who have to read and put up with this shit. Will become yet again a laughing stock. I mean, it comes to something where when we're rivals are spending a third straight season in the third tier of English football, and yet we're getting laughed at more than them at the minute. It's just something that's just, it's really pissing us off, like. And it's unacceptable. It really is. The Premier League need to sort their shit out for this secretive test to be played out in the media like it has, to where it's at a point where the media already lined up a replacement for if you reject it. It's ridiculous. Mike Ashley with his typical tricks, going on and on and on. Keith Bishop probably getting involved, and as far as this Henry Mauriss or whatever his flipping name is, it's all a hoax. Don't believe any of it. look into it. Google them, honestly, Google them. Nothing comes up apart from this apart from the recent takeover reports, and that he's been done for fraud and being investigated by the FBI. So nothing in it. Leave it at that. And even if it was true and he did have the money, he's been convicted in court for fraud, so it wouldn't get past the test anyway. So just calm down on that. Just think of yesterday with the WTO reports and stuff, and yeah, continue on with your day, everyone. But yeah, I just thought I'd have to let go about this one and really see how it is, because it's just annoying me, and I can imagine yous at home watching this now are just as frustrated as I am regarding this. But leave your comments below what you think of the situation, and how long do you think this takeover saga is going to take. Hopefully in the next couple of days we can actually start talking about football again, and not this constant whirlwind of just political bullshit that's going on. But I've been Kyle, and there's more on the second channel this week from myself. I've got a mini series going on, but I thought I had to release this one as well, because it's not good, this news storm, like. But I'll catch everyone in a bit, and I hope you all keeping well in isolation. I'll see you all later.